This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP network.
This is episode 711 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast for April 22nd, 2026. It's me, Tracy. I'm here with Michelle, Lee, and our returning guest host who was awesome last week, I'm sure you'll agree. It's Nicole.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Yay, excitement. Okay, so it might not be November. I mean, I don't even noticed. But we can still talk about the holidays and some other stuff, because what else do we do on this show? We like to talk. So we recently received an email from listener Colin planning a trip, and we thought we'd tackle his questions on the podcast.
Yeah. He messaged out. Normally I would just reply, but I thought actually there's some really good questions here that we could probably go into depth with on this show. So Here we are.
So Colin writes, "Hi, my wife and I are planning a holiday trip to Universal this December, and I had some questions you all might be able to help me with. We went to HHN in 2023 and had a blast. I purchased the unofficial guide back then and got a 2026 edition as well. I also stumbled upon your podcast and have been listening the last few weeks. We're planning a day at IOA, a day at USF, and 3 days at Epic. Anyways, my questions are as follows."
Yes. What would you say are the can't miss holiday shows and experiences?
Before we get into that question specifically, I like their planning. 1 day at IOA, 1 day at USF, and 3 at Epic. That's the way to do it.
That's a lot of Epic days. Yeah.
I like that. That means it can pace themselves. It's good planning, actually.
Yes, I think that's the Epic's the park that they're probably going to want to explore the most, especially if they haven't got express passes, just giving you that time to try and get everything done at least once. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So can't miss holiday shows. Well, we are talking Christmas here, right?
Yes.
I'm just checking.
That is the holidays. I know we don't
I'm just
call
checking.
it that.
Obviously, the Grinch show.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole, have you been out for the holidays?
Yes, we went in December and we had the Grinch breakfast, and that's going to be my recommendation. It was wonderful.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with that.
Anything
you were saying
Grinch.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas show? Yeah.
It's amazing, and it's just, I mean, I don't know about you, but every time I go, there's only one actor on the stage, and that's Max.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Weird that.
Yeah.
So go to the Max show.
And see it
it's
multiple
amazing.
times. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Try and get like different positions in the theatre, because you'll catch different angles and different things.
That's what she said.
This is half the reason I wanted to do this early as well. So Nicole, brilliant. The Grinch breakfast is a perfect one. It's awesome. Especially I like the way they do it now compared. So we've done it twice. I prefer how they're doing it now with that plated breakfast rather than it being the buffet like it was when we did it the first time.
And it's so much food.
So much food, and it's so good. It was one of our top favorite meals of the whole week. Yeah. So good.
I think the fact that it's a plated thing, I think sometimes with buffets you can get too much and you end up not enjoying it because you're trying to eat too much, whereas there's a nice amount of food, it's good food, and you can just focus on that. And
also things like with the cookies and things, if you are too full, they package them up for you to take away, which I think is lovely.
So nice. Agreed.
But see, I'm going to play devil's advocate against that, because I actually like buffets because I like to try multiple things.
Yeah.
And so when you have the plated thing and you can only pick one option, and if you end up not really loving that option, but you love, like, let's say your daughter's waffle, you can't just steal it from her. So you're kind of stuck. So,
So then here's the argument that it's something Tracy and I learned far too late in life, is if there's more than one of you, order separate things and share.
Agree.
Like
I'm still not really down with family style eating.
No, it's not. You have Tracy, we do it.
No,
like,
I know, but
you'll order something you want. So the prime example is when we went to Epic to Atlantic with John and Becky, and me and John weren't sure what we wanted.
Yes.
And he got the burger and I got the grouper sandwich, and we 50-50'd it, and we both had half each.
And it's like, no offense to anybody else, I am only just able to do that with you. I couldn't do that with other people, which is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You know,
fair.
That's just my silly brain.
It is what it is at the moment. It's not a buffet, you know, but it's still a really nice experience. And the character interactions are top tier.
Yes, so great.
Yeah.
So good.
The Grinch kept calling me Ian.
It was hilarious.
And I was like, actually, my name's Lee. And he went, all right, Ian, come on over here. And just kind of doubled down on it. It was hilarious. But what I was going to say was, doing this episode early, if you want to do that Grinch character breakfast, it's something you need to be on as soon as it becomes available, because they sell out. Gone.
Oh, yeah.
Tickets went on sale the first week of October this past year. So got to be watching
that's
for it.
That's good to know. Yeah, because that's definitely, if you want to do it, you've got to be on it.
So that's Islands, even though it's between the two parks. That's Islands technically, because you go through there. In studios, I would say don't miss the holiday parade.
Obviously.
Oh, it was awesome. So good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it is. It's just a lot of fun. Some great music.
It is. It's enjoyable, even if you've seen it before. Like I've seen it. I don't even know how many times now, but I still love it.
I think you've also, that's another great thing, that if you're going at a busy time and you want to see the parade, you've got to stake that place out way ahead of time, because we didn't see it last time we were over because it was so busy. And I was like, I wasn't prepared to give up an hour waiting for it. So we
depending on your dates that he's actually going. I don't know if he said his actual dates, but
no.
The closer to Christmas, the busier it'll be, obviously.
Yeah.
So if it's more in the beginning of December, then you're kind of in that sweet spot where it might not be as busy, and you can probably walk up and see it from lots of good spots.
Yeah, we were there like the 8th to the 13th, and it was great. Yeah. Crowd size was great. Easy to see the parade, no problem.
Like the closer to the opening of the holidays, like we went the first week of December and it was dead.
Yeah.
Was that when Michelle and I were huddled together?
No, it was the first time we went out for the holidays. Time. That first 2 days, we just wandered around the parks and there was nobody there.
No. But when we saw the parade, wasn't that when me and Michelle were huddled?
That was 2 years.
Yeah, with our hands in our t-shirts.
A year ago, yeah.
Like squeezing ourselves together for warmth. That's our excuse, and we're sticking to it.
I think there's.
Sure.
I think there's a lot of smaller experience as well, like the Blues Brothers show is different for the holidays. I think the Beat Builders,
it's really cute. We really enjoyed that one.
The Beat Builders is slightly different.
I wouldn't know, we've never seen the Beat Builders.
The Celestina Warbeck show is slightly different.
Yes, I love the Christmas. Yeah.
The Frog Choir's slightly different.
It's all different, yeah.
It's awesome.
And really just all the decorations, getting a picture by the big tree, a picture of all the decorations in Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley. It's just, it makes the fake snow like really pop with the holiday decoration.
Yeah.
It's great.
The other thing that they've been doing is that holiday tour. Nicole, did you do the holiday tour on your trip?
We did not.
Okay. So I don't know. So the first year that it was done, I did it and I was not super impressed. Last year, I don't remember what the reviews were. Was it better last year?
Yeah, we had Ben and Aubrey on to talk about it. Do you not remember? From Fudge Factor, they came on to talk about it. And I think it was, so when you did it, Michelle, it was like an after hours thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's not now, it's in the middle of the day, which I think they said it was a better experience. It was much more inclusive rather than, because but they also did complain that they were giving up park time because of it as well.
Yeah.
Whereas before you could plan it on a night that you're not giving, especially with them only having two, like a day in Islands and a day in studios. If you do the holiday tour, you're giving up some of that park time, whereas if you were doing it before, it was after that. So there's that to take into consideration.
I have another little suggestion as well. I don't know where you're staying, Colin, and I don't know what your evening plans are, but maybe work out doing a little hotel tour and go and see all Christmas trees, because they're all different in the hotels.
Yep.
Yes, that's a great idea.
Especially Portofino, the one like out in the bay, is so pretty.
Yeah,
it is. Like for how much we complained about staying at
we had that gorgeous view with that right outside our window.
It was like just rocking up to the hotel after a day in the parks and then having that out of our window was amazing. It really was.
Yeah.
Did they do a Christmas tree for the Helios last year? I don't remember.
I'm sure they did.
They must have done.
I don't remember.
Every hotel had a tree.
They will have done.
I don't remember seeing it.
I just can't believe that it's been open long enough they've had a Christmas there.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Earl of Squirrel, you've got to go and meet Earl, because
the tribute store.
Yes. Yep.
It was so good this year.
And my favorite all-time thing at holidays is actually just walking through Seuss Landing at night.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
So lovely.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
And then just like the subtle decorations up in Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley. I guess.
And there was a Christmas tree lot in Seuss Landing this year.
Yes.
That was really cool.
And didn't they have like the singers, didn't they have like not a barbershop quartet, but like a singing troupe in Seuss Landing as well? I can't remember
Landing,
what they're called. Yeah, they're expanding.
And wasn't there a holiday version of the castle projection?
Yes, there was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The nighttime lights, or the
walking.
Christmas, the I don't know what it's called. I should know these things, and my brain just isn't working today.
Christmas at Hogwarts, I think, is what it was.
Something like that. It's all right. I mean, the argument is, if you've never done the holidays before, try and see it all. But with only having 2 days, like one at Islands or one at Epic Studios, you're going to struggle.
The only thing that's questionable really is the holiday tour.
I think with them only having 1 day in each of the parks, I wouldn't give up that time to do the holiday tour.
Right. Unless it's an after hours thing again.
Yeah, which I don't think it will be, because I know one of the things they did as part of that was they took them into like a room, didn't they? They did like Christmas tree cookie decorating for like an hour.
Yeah, I saw that on several blogs.
And I'm like, I get it, but yeah, I could be out in the park doing stuff right now. I don't want to be doing something that's cost you $10.
Decorating cookies.
Yeah,
Right.
I can do that at home. Exactly. Great minds.
Is this just like a fever dream? Do the water taxis change the music up in the holidays?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Okay, they should. There should be Christmas carols.
And they don't change Sensational up either, do they?
No, they don't.
No, it wasn't.
That's strange. You think that would be an easy, just to add, even just in the drones, like a Christmas tree or an early squirrel or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it, really. The major things are obviously the How You Grinch Stole Christmas show, the parade, and I mean, they're the main things. They don't do Mannheim Steamroller anymore.
No, it's a shame. That was really good.
I'm glad we saw it, but it was... Yeah.
Oh, you're not a fan, though.
Yeah. Well, you're not really.
I'm Trans-Siberian
Orchestra.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra, but...
Yeah.
Same style.
But they're the main things. But then, like I say, there's those little insular experiences as well that are pretty cool.
Because I know they do like tree trails and stuff like that. Didn't they do I
don't know whether they do them anymore.
Didn't they do like a scavenger hunt once?
We've done the holiday tree tour before. They used to do the scare.
Because you go and collect stamps and you get something at the end.
What was the one at Horror Nights called? The stalk. Scarecrow stalk.
Yeah.
They haven't... Michelle, you go more often during the holidays and stuff. Have they stopped doing those?
I didn't go last year, so I don't really know. They did them before last year.
Nicole, you were there last year. Did they do like a Christmas tree? You know, you get like a little book from guest services or whatever, and you get the stamps or whatever. Did they do any of that last year? Do you remember?
If they did, I didn't know about it because I totally would have done it.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
I don't know.
Because we did the holiday tour one, the Weekender 2022, because I can't even remember what we got.
It goes in the tree. It was a wooden ornament, like a flat disc.
I don't remember. The holiday is always a weird one as well, because it's like it never changes for the most part.
Go to Voodoo Donut and try the holiday donuts, and then send us a recording of which one you like.
I mean, you can do, but we're not doing them on the show anymore, so...
I just want to hear. It's for me personally.
I'll be interested to see if they go do anything bigger at Epic this year.
Yeah, I think they might start to, even if it's just like a few decorations up, I think they'll start to bring it in gradually.
I think so obviously Seth mentioned on Little Things last week they're hiring fireworks technicians because they've obviously got some big fountain show in the works. So I wonder if they would do like a holiday fountain show this year. Could be interesting. But I kind of liked that it was subtle last year, to be fair.
It was a little too subtle, though. It was really only in the Wizarding World.
Oh, they did some stuff in Celestial Park as well.
I would like to see how they celebrate Christmas at all of the different worlds, because they should be different. They shouldn't all look like an American Christmas.
Well, they did, didn't they?
Oh, well, Isle of Burkhead, Snuggletog, which was their version of a holiday.
Yeah, because apparently that Snuggletog cone was amazing.
So what I'm hearing is we need to go out for the holidays at some point again.
That's exactly what she said. You have to do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd love to see Epic during the holidays.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a date. We'll do that.
Okay.
I wish to go to Universal Studios Singapore.
Hello, I'm Steven Spielberg. Ride the movies at Universal Studios Singapore. A spectacular destination for the people of the region and the people of the world.
Where can our vacation wizards take you? Just tap the port key at portkeyvacations.com and let the magic begin.
All right, next question. I love this next set of questions because I think this applies to a lot of people. So he says, my wife isn't a big ride person as she suffers from motion sickness. However, she loves the atmosphere and the queues. What are the queues we must see? We have purchased express passes, but want to make sure we don't miss any queues that are amazing. So if we need to wait in a regular line, we're willing to do so. Well, Gringotts, you have got to see the whole queue of Gringotts because it's amazing. That's number one for sure.
Yeah, but with the Gringotts, I don't think you miss any of the good stuff with the express line.
Okay.
Have I done that? I'm sure I have.
I don't think so. You don't miss. Yeah, you don't miss any of the good stuff on that one.
Yeah, well then that's good.
Do on Forbidden Journey.
Yes, Forbidden Journey makes me incredibly motion sick.
Me too.
I suffered through the last one and almost was like regretting all life choices. So I recommend for sure going through the queue of Forbidden Journey and take your time and go slow and take pictures and walk right. It's awesome, and then you can just walk right out and not get on a ride. It's great.
Do they still let you do the castle tour without having actually waiting in the queue? They don't. Okay.
The castle tour hasn't been a thing for a long, long time.
No, a few years now.
What about the single riders queue? Have you ever done that? Does it go through the castle?
I've never done single rider there.
Me either. But I'm the same as you. Like I suffer from a lot of motion sickness, so it's Nicole, for Forbidden Journey, you close your eyes during the screens. That's what I do now, and I can get through that.
Oh,
ride.
I do.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. But I got it was too much. It was too much this last time.
Still get you.
Yeah, and I hate that because I loved it the first time or two, but ever since then I'm like, oh man, this is not good.
Yeah, this one might shock you. E.T.
Oh yes.
Oh really?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I agree 100%.
I'm warming to that ride, but yeah, it's a great line.
Yeah,
it's a great queue. Do you feel like it makes you motion sick though? The ride makes you motion sick,
no,
or are you just saying the queue is
she's
great?
talking about.
I don't know because
the queue is great.
But it could, just
agreed.
in case. I mean, it could swing you about a bit.
But what he's saying is his wife's not a big ride person. She suffers from motion sickness. However, she loves the queues and atmospheres. But they've got express passes. So also, it's rides that she won't necessarily do that she still wants to go through the queue. But also, because they've got express passes.
Also because they have express passes.
Otherwise, they'll miss certain stuff in the queue. So what's worth going through the full queue?
I think you do skip things with E.T.
Yeah. Monsters Unchained,
I was going to say
100%.
Yes, that's my next one.
Oh God, yes. You miss everything on the express queue for that one.
And honestly, take your time and let people walk past you as you're going through there so you can take it all in.
Yes, 1000%, yes.
Battle for the Ministry as well.
Yeah.
That's probably it at Epic. Maybe Mario Kart.
Mario Kart gets a bit samey.
Yeah.
If you're a huge Nintendo fan.
Men in Black? I mean, it depends. It just have that big spin, so...
Yeah,
that's so you'd have to wear that one
Cat
up.
in the Hat 2 has a spin at the end that gets some people.
Yeah,
but you're not missing anything for the queue either way, are you?
You're not missing the queue. No. I'm just saying, if you haven't been on it, there is a spin at the end that sometimes can get people.
So as someone who suffers from motion sickness, I don't know how bad her motion sickness is. I generally take sort of like travel sickness pills. And
Dramamine usually, isn't it?
To be fair, I haven't used Dramamine for the last few times.
Last trip you didn't take it and I did. That was weird. Yeah. And
even things like Curse of the Werewolf I've been fine on lately.
And I've tried to make that spin.
It's funny how the one ride other than Forbidden Journey that a lot of people complain about really makes them motion sick never bothers me, and that's The Simpsons.
That one is the worst.
I've never even attempted it. I thought it would be horrible. I've never tried it.
I have never been. It doesn't touch me at all. Yeah, I can go on like Men in Black. That spin at the end always makes me feel slightly nauseous.
Yeah. What's the queue like for Simpsons? Is it worth going?
No.
Should they walk through the queue? Okay.
Well, the pre-show area is really cute.
But the pre-show goes. You end up seeing the whole thing twice.
But you see that anyway, so...
I wouldn't say it's worth it. It's cool, but it's not worth making the effort if you've only got one day in the park.
It's like I'm weighing up Transformers and Spider-Man as well, and I don't think...
Spider-Man...
But even so, it's just like each room has one little bit. It's...
Kong. What about Kong?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Mummy.
I'm gonna say no. No for Kong for me. No.
I think the only thing you really miss, and you do kind of see it, is that where the witch doctor woman is.
And then when you go through, you got that weird penis worm thing.
I think you see that because that's the loading dock. That's just before loading.
No, you don't see that on the Express.
Not an Express. At all. They bring you in from a different place.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not a 1%er. I rarely have Express at Universal.
No, you don't see that at all on the express queue.
Okay, interesting. Because it's only just like the loading station's right there where that penis worm is.
But the express queue is loaded into a completely different area.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Velocicoaster.
I don't think the queue
Probably
for
not.
Velocicoaster is particularly.
It's only the top near the loading dock.
And you're already in there at that point.
Yeah,
I think you see everything on that anyway.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think so.
What did I say after we said Kong and Mummy? The Mummy. I think that's worth it.
Yes.
Especially if all the elements are working in there.
I
I
would
think
say
that's
with
worth
the Mummy's
it.
a good one. It's funny how we talk about the queues at Universal being so awesome. And when you actually start looking through the ones that are really worth the effort, there's not that many.
No.
Like genuinely worth the effort if you're not going to ride that ride going through the queue. There's very few.
Very few.
Well, and it also depends on what you like. So, like, if you're a huge Harry Potter fan, well, then you got to go through the queues for that, But she might be a really big Mummy fan, in which case, that's the one that she needs to make sure she hits,
Yeah.
Well, and Ministry of Magic made me incredibly motion sick, but you have to walk through that. You have to go into the ministry.
Yeah, you've got to experience
You have to go through the green smoke, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's more than just the queue as well. That atrium that you walk is amazing. Yeah. Even if you're only the tiniest Harry Potter fan, that just the grandeur of that is just unreal.
That does not look like it should fit into that show building.
No.
It's amazing.
And just so you know, you guys can go through like the whole line, and she could just wait in the child swap area.
Yeah, that's true.
For you guys.
For any ride, yeah.
It's a difficult thing, isn't it? Because they've paid for express passes, so it's making sure that you're going through the queues that you want to go through to see that whole experience, but then still making sure you utilize that express pass as much as you can.
Yeah.
Well, and a good thing for her might be to go and ask for those attraction tours. Instead of going through the lines
That's a good point.
by herself, like the Mummy, she could see if there's a good time to go to that. We recently realized there's like a whole bunch of them that we didn't even know about.
Yeah, there's about 12 or 13, I think, in total.
So we asked about that at Men in Black, and they said that you have to go through the queue and have done the ride, and then you can ask about the tour. Has that been your experience?
No, I've never heard that before. But
how do they know you haven't just gone through the queue?
I don't know, but I asked about it at the very front and said, can we do the immigration tour without riding? And they're like, no, you have to go in and ride. I was like, okay.
Well, then in which case you just say, hey, I just got off the ride.
I wasn't thinking clearly. I should have just said that. Like, I just got off. You didn't see me.
Yeah, exactly.
See, which team, I guess you'd have to ask exit, like
the exit
unload
stuff,
exit for that to be the case, because anyone, like, how do they, like you say, how would they know? How do they know that you haven't just ridden it? Oh, yeah. I've ridden it a million times. Just let me in.
Yeah. And one of the best times to do it is during like parades and stuff, because
that's a good point. Yeah.
There's no crowds in line and the team members actually have the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Colin, I'll have to find, we've got a list of them somewhere, of all of them. I'm trying to remember who sent me them all originally. We did an episode on it, didn't we? If I can find it, I will find you that list of the queue tours. We've never done one.
No.
Other than technically we've been down in the immigration room before everyone knew the immigration room was a thing.
And we've been underneath the Mummy.
Oh, we did.
We did the Mummy one too.
We did Horror Nights with Rich. You're right, we did.
That was just the craziest thing.
That was Brian's fault.
But we weren't supposed to do that, were we?
That was Brian's fault.
Why?
Because he was the one that really pushed for it. I was like, they're not going to let us do that, Brian. We don't want to do that. Well, we're doing it, so I'm going to ask anyway.
Did he bully poor Rich?
He bullied me.
With the mummy, there's two versions. There's the quick version, which we did with Rich, and then there's the full version that they don't do as often, where they actually do walk you through the entire queue and tell you so much stuff.
That would be really cool.
But again, that's going to come down to just pure timing, isn't it? Because they're not those things that they can guarantee every time. It's just if you happen to catch it at the right time, where there's a team member free, they will take you down in it. But yeah, it's funny how, funny enough, Epic probably has the least themed queues, other than like the big two. The rest are kind of like Mario. I think Mario Kart's decent, but then Donkey Kong's kind of
Curse the Werewolf is nice. It's appropriately
well themed, but it's not a queue that you would put the effort through.
It's appropriately themed though.
Yoshi's is crap.
It's like Cat in the Hat. It's
not
for
crap
small
for little
children.
kids,
And also,
I'm talking about the queue, not the ride.
But also, if you've got a power-up band, there's plenty of things that you need to be collecting. Then there's things that you can't get to, which really annoys me.
But then, like, Hiccups queue's terrible. Dragon Races Rally's queue's
terrible. Even though the ride itself is amazing.
Tracy, we spent 80 minutes in that bloody Hiccups queue. It's horrendous.
I know. There's worse ones.
Stardust queues kind of
Yeah, it is.
Constellation Carousels queues
There really isn't anything.
No, it's surprising how that next level of theme park where a lot of the queues are just kind of
Well, I think their budget went into the attractions themselves. Maybe they'll build that out later.
Yeah. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, but like I say, Colin, I don't know how motion sickness she is. Motion sickness? How motion sick she gets.
Motion sickly. How motion sickly.
But I know a lot of people swear by those like seasick patches, don't they, behind the ears. I've never used them, but a lot of people swear by them. But again, it's one of those things that do you want to risk it? And I understand that totally.
So weird, I mean, it's not weird, but something I heard recently for motion sickness was, as part of your breakfast, eat a sour green apple, like a Granny Smith.
Okay. And it's settle your stomach acid or something.
and apparently this is a thing on cruises, that there's always Granny Smith apples available because it helps cure seasickness.
Interesting.
Ooh, I've never heard that.
Yeah, and it was somebody who'd been on a cruise that told me about it.
Huh.
Yeah.
And that's my favourite apple.
We're thinking about a cruise later this year, early next year. That is helpful to know.
There you go.
Yeah. And if he reaches out again and you want us to delve more into this motion sickness thing, that might be a good topic for an episode, just because it's not just motion sick. Like, everybody has different triggers.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's different remedies and different ways to avoid things. So that might be a good thing to talk more about.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
we'd love to hear more about what her idiosyncrasies are. And kind of help you out a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, it won't be just them. Like, how many people suffer from
our
motion
sickness are different triggers. Yours is spinning and mine is...
Well,
I can do drops, I can't do where it shoots you up.
I've talked about it a lot. Backward sections on coasters have become my worst trigger now. That bit on Hagrid's, every time it doesn't make me proper sick, but I never feel right getting off Hagrid's because of that backward section.
Settles you.
And even
I'm the same way.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird, those things that trigger, because it never used to. Like, I remember riding Expedition Everest years and years ago, and that backward section on that is huge, and like a curved backward, like at speed, and I was fine. And yet, like, coasters and stuff used to knock me sick. Now I can ride the Hulk without anything and be right as rain. And Velocicoaster,
me too.
It's very strange. The human body is very odd.
Yeah. And my biggest trigger is lack of airflow. So if it's hot, like Forbidden Journey, now that they have the fans in there, I'm good as gold. But like The Simpsons, that's the main reason why I can't tolerate it, because it's so hot in there. It can't keep me cooled off enough to not be able to feel sick.
Yeah, and I think I know it's hot a lot of the time in Orlando, but when we were there in December, it was chilly and comfortable, and that really helped. My husband especially, he gets more motion sick than I do. It was just to be able to get off a ride and not be hot again.
Yeah.
Like that was such a relief. So they may have some relief when they go for the holidays. It won't be as hot. So that'll help.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I was watching, Tracy sent me an Instagram reel the other day of them actually testing Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift out in Hollywood with people on it.
Oh, and
and those cars spin way more than I thought they were going to.
They didn't on that ride.
Oh, really?
They did.
Whoa.
No, there was two people in the final car, and the video was about the fact that it got locked in the sideways position, so they did the whole coaster
I was just watching
sideways, and I'm wait, a sideways coaster?
But there was certain sections where they were going, like, it spun, like I was expecting it to like drift round the corner, and there was certain sections where the car was backwards going around it. I'm like,
that's not a drift coaster, that's a free spinning coaster.
Slightly nervous.
Yeah, no thanks.
I mean, I'll ride it because of course I have to, but it makes me slightly nervous.
You'd think the technology coming, perhaps we're going to see coasters where you can get into these vehicles
and control it
and you
yourself.
have maybe 3 settings.
That would be interesting.
And backwards, sideways.
Yeah, it's like all of it.
Well, you can have like
wusses.
I wasn't going to say that, but it kind of sounds
extreme.
like that. Yeah, basically.
So Lee, Normal, and Tracy. That'd be about right.
Nicole, how are you on something like Storm Force?
I don't think I've ever ridden Storm Force. Like a spinning ride?
Yeah, like a teacup.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've done like a spinning teacup situation. I would probably be okay if we didn't spin it extra ourselves.
Yeah.
But I avoid those just because I don't want to get sick and then feel like crap for the rest of the day. If I'm going to feel sick, I'd rather have it be from Hagrid's or a big coaster.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like that because it was the only ride at Islands and Studios that I hadn't ridden. And we went and Kelly was like, I'm prepared to go on it with you now. And we won't spin it. And Tracy was like,
he actually made me sit on my hands
because I just wanted to. I just wanted to do it. So it was like a 2-minute wait. It was last thing, and I was fine. To be fair, we didn't. And I actually span it a little bit myself.
It's the most boring ride of my life.
All right, there's video of. Funny enough, Joni, David, and their oldest. Is she their youngest, Emmy? Anyway, riding it.
I don't know. We all got in. It was hilarious.
That thing was spinning like you wouldn't believe.
we were because we weren't fully seated either because we were kind of like angled just so we could all get in, and it was like there was a real danger that we might have like come out of that kind of like tornado cartoon style because we went for it.
Oh yes, I've got video of it somewhere, and I videoed the whole thing.
Look,
you should share that video.
Is it even worth going on that ride if you're not coming off that with blisters on your hands and a dislocated shoulder?
Yes, is
I'm
the
pretty
answer.
sure that may be what did actually finally
quite possibly
bugger my shoulder up.
It's just funny. I think a lot of the issue, it'd be interesting. You're right, Michelle. It would be an interesting topic to really delve into motion sickness because I think if you went back 10 years, I think people getting motion sickness at Universal was a much bigger issue because of the amount of screens. And because we've backed off that a bit now, I don't feel like it's as bad. But then we're getting into the realms of spinny stuff.
And she probably won't have a problem at all almost at Epic. Are there rides at Epic that have any of those other than Ministry?
Constellation Carousel, depending on how well you do with just going around in circles.
It's a very slow carousel.
Curse of the Werewolf, potentially.
Have people reported getting sick on Mario Kart? Because of the helmet and the looking around? Like, I didn't feel sick on that, but have others reported?
I haven't heard anything, but potentially that would be a big... You would think that would potentially be a big one. Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
That one's really easy to combat, though, because if you take off your headset, you're not doing on that ride. It is so slow and boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's worth an episode for the conversation. Because I think a lot of people, it might stop them from going if they say, oh, well, I get motion sick. I can't ride anything. Why would I go? I think we could change some minds.
Probably.
Yeah. You see, I do think that Monsters could cause it because Monsters it goes slowly around the track. As it changes from scene to scene, it's quite swooping. And that could potentially, depend on what your trigger is, that could.
We'll have to reach out to the producers club and get everyone
what their triggers are.
Yeah, exactly. And then discuss it. I think that's a really good episode because it's a huge thing about going to theme parks. And a lot of people, it might actually give people the confidence to go and ride stuff that, like you've said, Nicole, and like I've said, it's like I won't ride things that I think might make me ill because you don't want it to ruin your day. And if someone goes, hey, I can ride this, I have this motion, this is my trigger, but I can ride this and I'm fine. You go, oh, okay, that sounds like me. I might be able to do that.
But we could also ask people for their remedies as well.
Yeah, that's a great, absolutely awesome.
Okay,
cool. I like that.
Love it.
Awesome.
UUOP is brought to you by the Producers Club. Join today and get bonus episodes, the chance to be a guest host, birthday shoutouts on air, be part of our awesome Facebook community, and more. Head over to uuop.supercast.com to subscribe. Shameless plug.
Colin goes on to say, we are usually up early and to bed early, but you've all been talking about the atmosphere and rides at night. What are the best rides to experience after sundown, and what are the best parks and worlds to see after sundown?
I think we could have done a whole episode on this question.
Oh, yeah.
All of the parks after sundown are completely different,
100%.
and all three have got completely different atmospheres individually.
I think Epic's probably the biggest nighttime park because it's just so beautiful. Oh my God.
It's so lovely.
Yeah, Epic, you're there for 3 days. I would prepare to be it's going to be long days. Just buy coffee because you need to see every part of the day. And when you're there at dusk, it's just fantastic when the lights start coming up. But then you need to let it get properly dark.
Yeah.
You know, and just go into Dark Universe because especially if it rains at dark, wet. Dark Universe is beautiful.
Let's tackle because there's two questions here.
Yes.
Rides to experience after sundown.
Okay.
Outdoor ones, because indoor ones are the same regardless.
Well, the biggest one for me is Hagrid's at night.
Yes.
Yep.
To be honest though, I would say Hagrid's as the sun's going down? Because that's been my favourite that we've done.
No, let me one-up you on that, Tracy. Something that I literally just experienced last night was Hagrid's at park close while the Universal Studios drone show was going on.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Dude, that was such a surprise, and it was so cool. Like when we were coming out of the loading area to start the ride, and you come around that corner before you take off, Princess Peach was just flying in the sky.
I love it.
Cool.
And then we saw fireworks when we would come out of another area, and then some more. It was so cool.
Yeah. Then, so off the back of that, then Flight of the Hippogriff, while the castle projection show's going on.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Velocicoaster at night hits completely
Yes, it
differently.
really does.
Completely differently.
I can't. I almost can't do Velocicoaster at night.
That top part.
It's so intense.
Yeah.
Michelle's a little poopy pants when it comes to coasters. She acts like a big girl, but she's not.
No, I've only ridden Velocicoaster once, and I don't know why I can't get back on it. I don't know why I want
That's
to.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Stardust.
It's an intense ride, but at night, like I don't have very good nighttime vision.
Same.
I don't have the good depth perception at night.
Yeah.
So riding the Velocicoaster at night really F's with me.
It's
Yeah.
interesting because I would say,
I can see that.
from my perspective, that's what I want. Because it takes a coaster that you know quite well and then changes it because you don't remember what's coming because you can't see it.
You can't see what's coming next at all.
Yeah. So what we're saying is they're all a completely different experience when you can't see anything.
Stardust at night has to be one.
I'm gonna say that Constellation Carousel at night you have to do it.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
That's the only time to do Constellation
I agree.
Carousel.
It's beautiful. Oh, well, when you're walking at the park, if everything's up and that's at 5 minutes, go and do it during the day because then you'll knock
it's a very different experience at night. Yeah. Curse of the Werewolf at night is a very different experience. Very different because it is pitch black out there.
Yeah.
Oh, have we done Hiccups in the dark?
No, we've
That
done
would
it
be
at
good.
kind of sunset.
Yeah, we've done Golden Hour.
I've done Hiccups in the dark.
Okay.
I actually like Hiccup better during the day
Okay.
because there's so much to see.
I can
There's so
see
much to
that.
see that you can't see it as much when it's dark.
High in the Sky Sue Trolley
I was gonna
Train
say
ride
that,
is a
yeah.
great one at night.
That's a
Yes.
good one. Yes.
That's
See,
the best one to do during
I
the
can never
holidays
remember
too.
that.
At
That's
night.
a really
Yes,
good point,
love it.
yes.
They're playing
Oh, Fire Drill. Not Fire Drill. Fire Drill's the what one? Dragon Racers Rally.
Actually. Yeah, Dragon Racers Rally. I bet that's more intense at night.
Probably. I feel like it's weird Epic though because they made this big deal about the being no external lighting on Stardust and the cars being lit up, but there's so much light pollution in that park that it's not as dark as you would want it to be in Celestial Park.
And also, don't do Stardust at night in probably the first 5 rows because you just
front row is not the way to ride Stardust.
You need to be further back for that at night for that.
I think any time of day Stardust, everyone will go, front row in Stardust is not worth the effort.
We've ridden we haven't ridden all the seats in the train, but we've ridden the whole train. With front, back, middle. Back was awesome. Scared the crap out of me.
Isn't that where you had an incident?
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it was Alexa had the same. Let's just say put it this way, I wouldn't have the same experience.
There's a little double hump thing, and as we went over the little double hump, I went, "Oh, great!
The girls are out.
My boobs fell out my bra. Thankfully, I didn't have a low cut top on because that would have been an interesting ride photo.
Because Alexa went, mine were the same.
Because it happened again on Velocicoaster, and I realised I needed a different bra.
Oh,
so,
wow.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Nicole, any suggestions?
So I only rode Stardust once, and it was at night, and it was too much for me. It's
pretty
I can't do it again. It was too much, but it was beautiful. The first 30 seconds were fantastic. It was too much. I mean, everything at Epic at night was just so lovely. Even Mario Land. I'm forgetting the real name of it,
Super
but it was
Nintendo
great.
World.
Loved it. Nintendo World. Thank you.
I think we haven't done it. We went to do it. It was down, but
Yes,
Donkey Kong is
would be
something we were
brilliant.
desperate to do in the dark, and we went over, didn't we, with Chris and Alexa, and it was down when we went over.
And it never came back up, did it?
No, we were gutted.
Hulk is really good at night.
Yes, it is.
I sadly cannot ride that anymore.
Because Because that coaster does go in terms of coasters, I guess it feels slower to me. There's a lot of like lags, I guess. And
Yes.
so there's lots of times where you can just look out over all of Islands of Adventure, and at night it's so beautiful.
When it's back up, I would suggest the River Adventure. Jurassic Park River Adventure.
Yes, I do love River Adventure at night.
Any of the water rides.
I've never done it at night.
No, I've never done any of the water rides
I think
night.
at night
Actually,
it would
that'd be quite cool. Like Dudley Do Right at night could be a very different experience.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Going back to the Hulk, the last time I rode that was at night, and we were with Kenneth and Kyle.
Yes.
From Big Dumb Stuff, both of them, and Caitlin.
And Caitlin, yes, Caitlin.
And they were like, should we not go and ride Hulk? Trish like, I'm not riding Hulk. Caitlin's like, I'm not riding Hulk. So off we pop, and they knew someone who was working it. So the next thing, we literally walk straight into the team member elevator, the team member elevator comes out at front row, and I'm like, oh, I wasn't quite prepared to be riding Hulk in front row within 2 minutes of agreeing to get on the Hulk. But okay, here we are.
That's a lot.
My legs were a little wobbly when I got off it.
I mean,
sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, sadly, it's not there anymore, but Rip Ride Rocket was awesome at night.
It really was, yes.
Be interested to see how the new ride fares.
But I think that's, the general rule of thumb is anything that's outside is worth doing in the dark.
Indoors, it's not any different.
No. It's just different when you walk out and, it's dark. When you go to the cinema during the day and it's weird and it's dark, and then you walk outside and, it's bright, so you're like, I forgot it was daylight.
Yeah. So that might be, since they're early risers, that might be one of those situations. Did he say how many kids he has, or if they have kids?
He didn't.
Okay, so I guess that'll also change some dynamics.
Yeah.
But that might be one of those situations where you get up early, you hit the parks for a while, you go back to your hotel and take a rest for a couple of hours, and then go back at night so that you're not killing yourself. But
or rest in the parks.
But you have to see the parks at night, especially during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with resting in the parks either.
No.
Go and find a shaded spot, have a long leisurely lunch, have a book in your bag and go and sit under some trees and just have a drink.
I think
and chill out.
Yeah, especially Epic's built for that.
Yeah, around that fountain. To be honest, near the entrance of the park, there's some beautiful little winding areas. And around that Atlantic.
But I think going on to like the best parks and worlds to see after sundown, I think Dark Universe is one that
hands down.
Chris has very much talked about this, that he feels like during the day Dark Universe is kind of it's all right. It comes into its own once the sun goes down, and I completely agree.
And like I said, especially if it has rained, not while it's raining, but if it's rained, you get all the reflections in the floor.
It's a beautiful world at night.
But then, to be fair, they all are. Like
Super
we spent
Nintendo
a lot of
World is it's night. Pardon the pun. It's night and day because it's bright and colourful during the day, but then when you've got the light package at night, it just pops.
I actually think one of the ones that surprised me the most, we spent a lot of time on our last trip there at night, is Place Cachée.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, yes.
But that's when we fell for it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't mind it, but it's my least favourite world at Epic. And then we went to Café L'air de la Sirène for like a 9 p.m. dinner, and then spent the last sort of hour in there, and it was gorgeous. Yeah. It's gorgeous.
To be honest, I think now, having done that, I would just bypass that whole world.
And until later,
and close the park. Well, maybe not close the park out there, but that between that and Dark Universe, which are opposites, so they're like nowhere near each other.
And that's the best time to use your interactive wands too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Place Cachée, because a lot of them have light up elements, especially if you have set up your profile in your app and like said what house and stuff you are, because the lights sometimes will be a different color depending on your house. Fantastic. So that's a really good time to do those interactive wand experiences.
Yeah, I agree.
Nicole, any suggestions?
I think we've said everything. It's all awesome at night.
Yeah, Kong. I think we haven't mentioned Kong, but I think Kong's a big one at night.
If it's running outdoors,
as long as it's running outdoors, it doesn't. It's not a huge difference to the ride, but enough that going outside during when it's dark outside makes a big difference.
I also have suggestions for depending on which park you're in, and if you wanted to eat dinner in there, see if you can get seated outside in a night.
Yeah, I'd love to do that, and we don't, because you're kind of funny about eating outside.
I'm just funny about feeling.
Whereas
the breeze.
I love
It depends. If it's a cold meal, that's fine. But if it's a hot meal, I don't like it. I'm weird, I know. But yeah, eating outside.
Like getting red oven and then sitting at that sort of bar seating, looking out into City Walk's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even just grabbing a drink and going and sitting like lagoon side.
Yeah.
And just, watching the water taxis.
Or grab some voodoo donuts and sit down there.
Just chill out and take it. You really do take in the atmosphere because you get that panoramic view. And sometimes you need to just sit quietly just to appreciate everything because it is just mental.
I love Universal at night. I think the whole resort, sitting in City Walk with the lighthouse going round and the globe going, it's just, it's...
Well, look at one of our... We've said this a number of times. One of our favourite experiences was our last trip. And it was sitting with Chuck outside Today Cafe as the sun went down.
Oh, it's Stay and Scream.
And it was just really nice, just sitting there with a coffee and just people watching. I mean, getting soaked as well because that rain came down.
Yeah.
But I think as far as Parks and Worlds in the other two parks, Marvel at night's pretty cool.
Yes.
Seuss at night's pretty cool.
Yeah. Hogsmeade's quite nice.
Yeah. Jurassic Park's kind of Two Lagoon, night or day. But then Studios, I don't think there's anywhere that really comes into its own once the sun goes down.
I don't know. The colors in Diagon Alley are pretty cool at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the main loop, if you like, it's all much of a muchness.
Yeah, because it's not really separated, is it? So it is. I mean, it is just one big park.
Although having a wander down Delancey Street's quite cool because the shop windows, the store windows are all lit up differently.
Or getting a picture. So he's getting a picture in front of the Transformers entrance with Optimus Prime all lit up. That's cool. That's cool at night, actually.
And seeing, did we say seeing like the shows? The lagoon shows at night.
Oh, I mean, Cinesational's awesome if you haven't seen that. The Fountain Show at Epic's kind of...
It's very wet if you're the wrong direction for the wind.
Because it's not a show. They didn't plan it, did it? It's just... Like, it's not an actual show. They didn't actually come up with a show. They just kind of went to the technicians and stuff, went, just do something, and that's it. That's why we're seeing all this planning for a fireworks show, because they didn't actually produce a fountain show for Epic Universe.
But as a wind down, it's quite nice.
Oh, I like it. And it's short and sweet.
Yeah, but also, if there seems to be a lot of people around the fountain at that time, that means that some of the lines are going to be a bit shorter.
That is true as well.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, to end his lecture to us, he says, I love your episodes and hope to hear back. Thanks, Colin.
Well, you have heard back.
Yes.
Because I've emailed you back and we've just done this.
In a very epic way.
Yes.
Pun intended.
It's good. This is what I like sometimes. It's what I try to do with UUOP sometimes. It's not necessarily about creating huge content. It's just about getting things like this that lead into conversation.
Community content.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And hopefully this will lead to other conversations within the community online.
It's like we do the news and it's like there's people covering the news from Universal like as it happens.
Yeah.
But it's more about the discussion of that stuff for us. And that's what I like. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Anything else to add?
Nope. You said all the good things.
Awesome. Well, that's going to wrap up the podcast, which is another one that seems to have gone really fast. So don't forget, we want you to try the 3 cones to Epic Universe's Isle of Berk and record yourself rating each 1 out of 5 and send those recordings to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. See ya!
That's the end of another Stella episode of UUOP. Use the Flu Network to give you access to us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. And check out our blog at uuopodcast.com for everything else. Send your owls to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. And if you want to join the Producers Club, jump down the warp pipe at uuop.supercast.com. It's alive on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere else that podcasts are found. So please subscribe, rate, and review wherever you can. Dragons aren't the only way to get around. Email Michelle at portkeyvacations.com. She can take care of all aspects of your next Universal Orlando vacation. Listen to them, the children of the night, the children of the UUOP network. Rush of Fear Halloween Horror Nights podcast, the theme park duo for all your West Coast news and info. The Taste of Universal, Universal Orlando Food Podcast. Port Key Passport, an adult-centric Disney podcast. The Unofficial Universal Great Britain Podcast. Big Dumb Stuff, our comedy, pop culture, and themed entertainment podcast. Theme Park Throwdown, a weekly battle between your favorite theme parks, and the Fudge Factor YouTube channel, helping you plan your best Universal Orlando vacation. Make sure to subscribe and come back next week because in the end, it turns out all we needed was a little more of this.